Dear students, welcome to online virtual classroom of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sreekumar. This class is for 5th standard scholarship students. Let me begin the class.
Dear students, we are continuing with the intelligence test of class 5. The last video was on puzzles and the concept was about using puzzle for checking the intelligence, and regarding puzzles I had given you an introduction in the last video itself. Puzzles and problem is not difficult to understand, but it is simple. But there can be some complication given in the information or something what will confuse you. In that case you need to use logical thinking to solve such complication. I repeat, using logical thinking to solve certain situations is what is the fundamental behind solving confusing and complicated puzzles that you are going to get. Under that there are different topics of which comes under puzzle, like puzzle created in relationship with cue, sometime direction, calendar, grids, event diagram, and last video was about in queue. Now I will be dealing with directions. When we say directions, normally we get into the concept of directions very easily. Why? Because we are familiar with the common directions, right? In that case the directions which in this subtopic we are having main direction what we studied is 8 directions, okay, and we should have the knowledge of all those 8 directions and its opposite, its adjacent, etc. We know that the major directions are east, west, north, south, and normally when we draw the direction on a paper we have certain rules to follow. That is why we are able to easily read the map. Why? Because we have standardized it. Suppose that if a map is like this, always we know that this top will be the north and this will be the south. That's why we say that Sri Lanka is south of India, and on the north side we are having Kashmir and beyond that. So on the west side we are having Bengal here, and east side we are having Bengal here, and west side we are having Maharashtra, Gujarat here. So in that way we have a fair idea about how the direction works on a map. But when we draw direction like this, there are directions in this view, so which can be called as northeast, right, northwest, southeast, southwest. Understood? Southwest monsoon you might have heard. Now you may wonder that why northwest is told, why it is not west north, and why it is southwest is told, why it is not west south. But this is a rule made in that way that we should say the direction with reference to north and south. This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west, and thereafter northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. Remember all these 8 directions which are considered to be the primary direction, or the knowledge of primary direction is this. So my dear students, and you should know the directions, and you should also know the opposite of each direction. You should know the adjacent of each direction. That is what is the way by which we can solve this particular topic. So we will start with a question that will help. Now here comes the question. While observing the pole star, Akash turns to his left through right angle, again turns to his right through angle 3 times, okay. Which direction does he face now? Now in the beginning I had told you that we should have a concept about what is the general concept of direction. Now Akash is observing the pole star. Pole star is always at north. Akash is in this direction, looking in this direction, because the face is asked like that. So his face is in this direction. Akash turns to his left through right angle. That means Akash turned to this side. That means Akash is in this direction now. This is not there, this is turning. So Akash is looking at this side, that is to the west. Now Akash turned to his right 3 times. That means from here he turns once to the north, then here, then again here. That means Akash turns to look here. So this is south, this is east. Now if I simply say that these particular turnings are the turning, 90-degree turn, 90-degree turn, 90-degree, because all are right angle. Here right angle, here right angle. So my dear students, Akash was standing looking at north, first turn to the west, then turn to one turn again to the north, second turn to the east, third turn to the south. So ultimately he is looking towards south. So that is what the answer for this question. Okay, let us go ahead. While observing the direction perpendicular to the northeast and southwest, which direction occur at the back side? The question is, while observing the direction perpendicular to northeast and the southwest, which direction occurs at the back side? For this particular question, you need to have again the idea about northwest and south, northeast and southwest. Let me draw it here. North, south, west, east. Now the question over here is northeast and southwest. Which direction occurs at the back side? So the question is simply the direction perpendicular to northeast. This is the direction northeast. Perpendicular to it is this one. Right? तभी ये perpendicular हो जाएगा. Right? This is perpendicular. This is perpendicular now. Now, for this, what is perpendicular? This will be northwest and this will be southeast. So you will have an answer. Either the back side will be northwest or southeast. This is what is the, because the direction perpendicular to northeast and southwest are northwest and southeast. ये तो हमको मालूम पड़ा. So anyone of this direction will occur at the back side. Hence it can be either this or this, if any one of these. That can be the case. Okay. Because perpendicular to northeast is northwest and southwest. So if the person is standing, अभी ये तो आपको वापस बताना पड़ेगा. If the person is standing looking in this direction, this is the back. If the person is standing and looking in this direction, this is the back. Question thoda is a tricky है. And the answers, this is a question which have come before. I think the answers given are also a little bit south, west, east, north, west or southeast. These are the options. So naturally आपका answer इसमें जाएगा. Okay. So let me go ahead. Here comes next question. Jacqueline walked 15 minutes towards south, 15 meters. Then Jacqueline walked 15 meters towards south. So let me think about Jacqueline, where she will be standing first. This is Jacqueline. Towards south she is. That means Jacqueline is here in north. Let her walk 15 meters. No, not. Yeah. 15 meters. I will make it a little less. 15 meters towards south. Okay. She traveled, walked 15 meters. Then what happened? Then she walked to 6.5 meters towards west. So this is north, this is south, here is west, here is east. Then she walked 6.5 meters. in this direction. Let this be 6.5 meter. Then she walked 4.5 meter towards north. Oh, 4.5 meter towards north. Then what she did? Finally, she walked 6.5 meter towards east. Oh, 6.5 meter. So this will be 4.5 meter. This will be 11.5 meter. How far is she from her initial place? Acha. Now she was here. Now she is here. Correct? She was here. Now she is here. So 11.5 meter almost. Correct? Already I marked it. This total is 15. This much is 4.5. What remaining is 11.5. The answer is 11.5. To confuse, you will be having 15 meter, sometime 5 meter, sometime 19.5 meter. Anything like that will give you for confusion, but the correct answer is 11.5 meter, my dear students. Let me go ahead. Here comes the next question. Ruxana walks a distance of 19 km towards west. Then she turns and walks 13.5 km towards south. Then she walks towards the east 7 km. No, something wrong over there. I'll correct it. 1 second. It is 7.5 kilometers. And then she walks 13.5 km towards north and stops. How far is she from the origin? This is the question. So the directions are familiar now. North is here, west is here, sorry, not west, south is here, and west is here, and east is here. Now Ruxana walks a distance of 90 km towards west. Ruxana starts from here and walks towards west, and it is equal to 19 km. Then she turns and walks 13.5 km towards south. That means she turns from here and walks 13.5 km towards south. Let her walk. Then she walks towards east. That means she turned this direction. And how much she walked? 7.5 km. Only little she walked. 7.5 km. Okay, 7.5 km is simple now. Then she walks 13.5 km towards north. Again back to north. Sorry. From here back to north direction, and it is 13.5. ये जो है वही है. So that means she will be reaching here at this spot. Let me spot her. Now she started from here and she is spotted here now. The question is how far she is from the origin. This is the origin. How far she is from origin means this distance we have to find out. Okay. So this is 7.5 km we know because this is equal to this, because all these turns are right angle. So when we subtract 7.5 from 19, you will get the answer. It is equal to 11.5 kilometer. Sorry, 11.5 kilometer. So your answer will be 11.5, and you will be giving confusing alternatives like always, but you won't bother about it because you are getting the answer and then checking the answer whether it is right or not, whether you are having your answer is there in the option or not. So my dear students, your confidence and quickness will help you to score good marks in intelligence test. I will solve one more question, and that will be end of this video. And I feel like me doing all these sums will not help you much. Instead, you should do all these sums. To do all these sums, you should find out time and take interest. Let me go to the next question. The next question is here. 1 second, let me clear here. Something is here, let it go. Okay, now let me see the question. What is the question? During the sunrise, Vishwa started walking when the sun was to his left. Oh. He walked 2 kilometers and turned 90 degrees to his right. Again he walked for a while and turned 90 degrees towards right. And then which direction to his left now? Oh, something tricky. Let me read it once again. During the sunrise, Vishwas started walking when the sun was to his left. Okay. Let me think about the imaginary situation of Vishwas. Sunrise हो रहा है. Sunrise कितना भी draw किया तो अच्छा है. And Vishwas walked with the sun on its left. Right? That means Vishwas sun left which was in this direction. That is, he was walking in the direction east. But we cannot apply the map principle here. So we have to change the concept here. Sun is in the east always. So this is west. And this is south and this is north. This is not map direction. Sun is given here. Sun is the reason. So he walked towards south. Correct? How much he walked? No, when sun was in this day, he walked 2 kilometers. Oh. Then what happened? Turned right 90 degree. Then turned 90 degree to his right. He turned. Then again he walked for a while. थोड़ा time के लिए. Okay. He walked for a while and turned 90 degree to his right, again right. Then in which direction to his left now? What is that problem there? In which direction, and then which direction is to his left now? Some trick over there. To which direction, then which direction is to his left now? They are asking us what direction is his left, right? The question is simply, if you talk about which direction, on his left, what direction he would say. So now Vishwas is walking in this direction, right? That much is clear to us. In that case, to his left it will be west. The answer is west, my dear student. So this way we have to think what they are asking. He was walking in this direction, turning 90 degree to this, then 90 degree to this. So the starting told that on his left is sunrise, then the left is west, where will be sunset after a while. Okay. So my dear students, reading the question thoroughly and what trick is used to confuse you, to puzzle you, and then to apply your logical ability to solve the sum. That is what is the interesting aspect of intelligence test. Always some kind of intelligence is tested by the test paper makers, and you will outsmart them. So my dear student, I am stopping my closing this topic here. Thank you very much for continuing till the last, and as I always said, practice and practice. That is the only way left with you for scoring high. Thank you.